MLB Network from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Rangers. Texas, they'll try to get back on track. Shelby Miller to know here, Danny.
Wow, talk about.
岩時さんじゃないですか。おはようございます。誤審でイライラしております。そんなんがあったんですか。
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken. Hit the other. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, man, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit.
I mean, talk about a rough season.
His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Striding in, Devin Travis. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in
the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Here's Justin Smoke now. No balls and 1 strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
入ってんのにノーボール言われたら気分悪いですね。
Ready with the 0-1 and he fouls this one off. Sharp ground ball to third. Odor on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ryan Borucki gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Here we go for the Rangers, the first baseman, Logan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Look, guys, as
また
the
や
Jays
たら
take the
ユ
field
ニ
here
フォーム
tonight,
の
they've
色
been
が
in a
そっ
nice
くり
little
ですね、こ
groove,
れ。
winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a
Nagirashii
classic
ですね。
case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Choo with a 2-ball, 1 strike count here.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
There's the 2-1 home. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Ah, ボール球ですね。よっしゃ。
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Chu, runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Still no score. Here's Randall Grichuk, career line against Shelby Miller. He's 0 for 4.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Lazaro looks up. Onto the lawn and gone. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
The designated hitter.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Gallo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
That is 7. The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
In now, Brendan Drury. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Oh, 島根っこさん、おはよ
Ready
うご
with the
ざいま
first
す。
pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right
ああ、
there.
忙
But
し
it
い
was
時に
close
すみま
enough.
せん
He's
ね。
going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the
Wow.
plate.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher.
順位は
Trust me,
ね、
I
結
know.
局2位に転落ですね。でも1位のマリナーズもね、なんか調子悪いみたいで、
In now,
0.5 ゲーム差ですよ。
batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
だから3位、4位、5位のチームもだいぶひっついてきましたね。
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
前回もね、勝てそうな試合やったんですけ
Is
ど、
off at first with 2 away.
中継ぎが打たれてね、
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1 and 2.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Lofted in the air out toward right
よいし
center.
ょ。
Pence under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
The right fielder, Hunter.
だいぶでもなんかね、得点力が落ちてるんですよね。
First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
That is good.
Man, he's seeing it like a
Good catcher.
beach ball right now.
Yeah.
Even his soft
Very
contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good on the ground.
うわ
Brewery loved it. He's second for 1.
最悪のダブルプレー。
First, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
ここはちょっとあれですね、もう送りバントもしていかんと、なかなか厳しいです。
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
His stuff, he's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center.
Oh.
That will be a base hit for Andrus.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands
なか
inside
な
and
かで
fighting
も
it off.
こう、後が続かないんですよね。
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazar. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball,
Off the
one
plate,
strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Line
うわ
drive to center
これは
field.
真っ白ね。
Pilar will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
打開策。
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Pitch taken
Now
several
1-0.
inches below the zone, in fact. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus
Yes.
fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
わー、なんか大混戦になってますよね、これ。マリナーズと差がなんか、なくなってるんですけど。
So 1 away in the Toronto
超
3rd.
超い
And
る。
that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not
Ball
close
1, no
with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count.
Down
1
1-1.
and 1. And he'll come back
2
with
balls,
1 in
1
the
strike,
3rd as the
the
count
count.
moves to 2 and 1 now. Hit out toward
Yes.
second. Fielded by Adore. And there's out
He's
number
out.
2.
Up next for the
こ
Blue
の
Jays,
国結構ね、エラーがね、
Devin.
多いんですよね、なんか。
Digging in to try it
エ
again.
ラーした
Devin
後に打たれる
Travis.
って
He
いう。
reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball
And they
1.
start him with 1 high and away
Count
for ball
1-0.
1. And he'll travel back to swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a drive out
Wow.
toward left center field. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
昨日14
Well, he
対
was
8
definitely
とかで勝
struggling
つから
coming into this one, but I think you could say that cold streak is
そんなに
officially
打ったん
over.
ですか。
That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game
残り
proves to
練
be
習
a
3時
huge
間。
turning point for him.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke.
うわ、
Now a swing and a deep
中持
drive
って
to
帰りましたよ、これ。
right. And that's a home run into the top tank.
ホームランもなんかよう打たれますよね。
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The right fielder,
ポンブルーで
Randall Griffith.
Into the box now, Randall Griffith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now Miller on 1-1. Swing and a long
これ
drive
またやばい
again.
ですね
This one to deep
入
center.
るかな
And he's out
入っ
of
た
here. Back to back, 2-out
連
home
続ホーム
runs.
ランですか
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Now batting, number 44.
これは非常に痛いですね。ちょっとこれまた次のピッチャーやっとかんと。
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
これはまた序盤から嫌な感じになってきましたね。うわ、中抜ける。
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped down the first base line. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. He's set. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rangers nothing.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results.
For the
Guys?
Rangers,
All right,
third
thanks,
baseman,
Heidi.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
ゴリジョ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And that's over. 2-1. Couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-2 one more time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped straight up. Travis has a play, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding forward now, Brendan Drury, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. th pitch of the game on its way. Another one sent foul. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1. Here it comes.
Ball one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
The bat.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. And there's ball one.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 4-0. Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball one. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Gallo.
Digging in, Joey Gallo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
Choo aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pulls back to bunt it. 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
これは1球見ましょうか。またボールかもしれないですね。
3-0 pitch on its way. 3-1.
ああ、さすがに入りましたね。1-3。
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full countdown. 3-2.
もう攻めてた。
Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count. If he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
フェンスは結構打つからね。
In now, Hunter Pence. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded.
早
One
速の
there
ダブル
on
プレ
the
ー。
first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Men on third with 2 down. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time.
Yeah, 連続で。
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here now the 2-2. Stays alive, still 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Drives it out to deep right center field.
ようやくタイムリー。
But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a
なんと
4-1
か
game.
1点取りま
The
したね。
pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, taking corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrews. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Oh, this
is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Moe.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And his throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazzara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nomar Mazzara.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. In on him, 1-1. line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
The batter, the third
That's
baseman.
the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
まあ、そうなんですよね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he
うわ、や
pops
ばい。
up the bunt attempt. Smoke is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan.
So
Forsythe.
the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Logan Forsythe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Mazzara, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Travis over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Drury moving to his left. And that retires the side. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Rendell Gritcher will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now here's the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That ball went out.
Outside, 2-1. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
いやー、眠いですか。
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Zach McAllister takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 20, Zach McAllister.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Down the third baseline. Taken there by Cabrera. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
のような気がするんですけどね。
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
右の方が打ちやすいですけどね。
Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Jet Bandy.
Coming to the plate now, Jet Bandy. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get that swing with a lot of pitches. You'll swing the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work the whistle in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ground ball left side. Rory fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
もう7、8、9ですね。
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Looped out towards third. Odor.
Double play.
First in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Bud Norris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Bud Norris.
お、変わってますね。しかも2ピッチャー。
Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrews. He singled his last time up.
Not shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
First pitch coming, here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Liner towards second, and that will be a base hit for Andrews.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now that everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Norris playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency.
High chopper over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Logan Forsythe. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1. Andres at third. Mazara is over at second with 1 down in the inning. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Rougned Odor is on deck. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count. Softly hit out to short.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
David Phelps comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Ready for another shot now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that misses 1-1.
Oh, 2-1. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Pulled toward right center field. Villar's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Riding in once again, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Justin Smoke will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that will drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove
い
that
や、ま
fastball,
だ
but
これから
couldn't
です
get it
ね。
down, so he has to take hard contact
残り
as
で
a
も
consolation.
8回、9回ですね。
In now, Rendell Britcher. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer to the left side.
おっ
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo is past batting line against David Phelps. He's just 1 for 6.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Gets him to swing and a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Phelps, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
名前だけで見
Make
たら
this
そう
work
か
a
もし
little
れ
bit
ない。
harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
ああ、そうなんですね。プロスピ派。プロスピよりももう2ヶ月ですもんね。
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ryan Tepera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Ryan Tepera.
Hunter Pence will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Back up the middle. There is Fairhand for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
High in the air out to center field. Mazzara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
So stepping in, Jet Bandit. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays taking game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Borucki earns the win, his second. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
はい。お疲れ様です。
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.